The housing market in central Indiana was steady in August, but it seems the interest rate increases have cooled the market in general a bit. Realtor Dan Brown is here from FC Tucker with the latest real estate report. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Hannah. Good to be back.
So break this down for us. What are we seeing August? Well,
August is traditionally a fairly slow month in real estate, and we've returned to some of that throughout this entire summer. We've talked about that earlier in earlier broadcasts. However, August was, when we saw the data just a couple of days ago, I was surprised to see that the prices have stayed exactly the same. And while we've slowed a little bit in how long it takes to market a house, and in fact it's kind of doubled from what it was last year, the prices have remained. And it's been a busy time. And of course, this is the first weekend after Labor Day where things tend to pick up. And I can attest, it's going to be a busy weekend. Yeah.
So prices have remained. What does that mean for the market?
Yeah,
I mean, no bubble, you were telling me in the break.
Well, the thing is, the interest rates have doubled since last year, and that's never happened. Mm-hmm. So everybody thought that would create a bubble, that the prices would collapse because the cost to buy that house is getting higher.
Yeah.
But they really haven't. In fact, they have remained unchanged since May. They have been rock steady. And that means that buyers aren't facing the escalations that they used to, which, it's not great news that the prices are up, but they're not getting higher. And sellers are still getting very good value for their homes, and they're not collapsing.
So great news there.
Oh, for both sides, sure.
I think a lot of people were nervous about those interest rates. Yeah. Inventory-wise, where are we sitting?
Well, and that's the thing. The prices reflect inventory, and inventory is still short. We are in a seller's market, have been for years, and probably going to be for a long time, but not as severe as it was. So it is easing a little bit. We're seeing more houses on the market. We've got a lot of people who are still sitting on a 3% mortgage, and they're hesitant to sell. Mm-hmm. But life makes us sell sometimes, and it's time to make a change, and you can only wait it out so long. And that'll bring more inventory to the market, and we're seeing that. It has. So, as people adjust to the new norm with higher prices and interest rates that are more reflective of what they've been historically, I think we're seeing a much more inventory, and I see a very busy fall coming up.
What does this mean for people who are looking to buy or looking to sell? Is it one of their markets, or is it kind of in between? Well,
the change that we've seen in the last just 6 months, and we've talked about this before, buyers in the 2 years prior to this, it was just a race to get here there first. Now buyers really do have some selection. They have time to be deliberate. They can even negotiate some terms now, and that's as we return back to a more normal, not completely balanced, but more balanced. Sellers are if you've prepared your house properly, if it's been wisely priced, it's still going to sell very quickly. Those properties are going very fast. But if you don't take your time, if you don't think about the pricing and the condition, it may take a little bit longer. Yeah.
All right. So don't be afraid of the market on either realm.
Not at all. It's a very central Indiana. We hear about these fluctuations in prices and things nationally, but Indiana has a very, very stable housing market, and central Indiana, it's quite healthy and it's very productive for everybody right now.
Great news. Dan Brown, thank you so much. We appreciate it.